Hey, good afternoon you guys, and welcome to Black Friday 2023. Today we're reviewing a really interesting car. It's almost winter time and it's very unusual to review a convertible automobile, but today we're reviewing a 2007 Toyota Solara, which is essentially a Camry with a convertible top. And boy, it is a kind of a cool car, and I can't wait for you guys to see the car as I'm driving it around, and we'll just talk about it here in a few minutes. Welcome back to Realty Rides, you guys. So this is a 2007 Toyota Solara, and I have seen these cars over the years driving around here in Washington State and California in different locations, and I've often wondered, the beautiful styling of this car always reminded me of something else. Well, now I know what it was. It was a Camry, and this is of course the newer body style of the Camry, but the Solara is way more than just a Camry or just a regular little car that you can drive on a daily basis. This car is a convertible car, and it has really beautiful, I think, beautiful lines, sleek looking. This happens to be the coupe, and it's got this great color. The Solara is just one of those type of cars that'll actually check both boxes. A car that you can use as a daily driver, but then take the top down and cruise down PCH down in California with the wind blowing in your hair and the ocean breeze in your face. The interior of the Solara is pretty much what you would expect of a modern Toyota. Very functional, ergonomically correct, room for 4 people, ample leg room here in the back seats. Unlike most convertibles where you have these 2 little cubby seats in the back, the Solara is essentially a Camry with a convertible top that has all the capability and the usability of the sedan and the hardtop, but with this beautiful option of removing this top and driving this car. It literally transforms it into another vehicle. The roof operation on the Toyota Solara is really simple and just requires a few steps. First, push the all button to open all the windows. Then pull back both left and right roof latches, and also to make sure the pins are out. Then press the up and down button to open the roof. It opens and closes surprisingly fast and easy. Besides having a very roomy interior, the Solara, much like the Camry, also has a generous amount of storage in the rear trunk, which is accessed by a small button on the left of the driver's seat. The 2007 Solara is also available with 2 different engine sizes: a 155 horsepower 2.4 liter 4-cylinder with 158 pounds of torque at 4,000 RPM, and a 210 horsepower 3.3 liter V6 that makes 220 pounds of torque at 3,600 RPM. The convertible, however, is only available with a 3.3 liter 210 horsepower V6. The Solara is a great daily driver and is many things, but a thrill ride it's not. If you want a sports car, you better look elsewhere, because this is a car for drivers in need of comfort, not stimulation. It's a practical car for everyday use, and it has the added fun factor of the drop top, and who doesn't like that? So what's the Solara like to drive? Well, let's go ahead and find out. So what's the Solara like to drive? Well, it's like any other Toyota. It's comfortable, it's efficient, it runs great, it's a practical car. I like this car a lot. Again, it's like a normal Camry. Very comfortable, very spacious. This has got the little V6 engine in it, but it's got plenty of power, plenty of pep, and it handles really well. It has a little bit of a flex to it, like you would expect from a convertible car. But overall, the Solara is a lot of bang for your buck. And again, you can use this car as a daily driver, back and forth to work. But then on the weekends, or even on a daily basis, you can take the top down. Like today, it's 40 degrees, it's cold, but the heater, everything like you would expect from a Toyota, everything works fine. Heater works great, it's nice and warm in here. And I think that the sound level is relatively good too. I mean, my gosh, I'm driving here around 35 miles per hour down Humphrey Road, and I think that I can talk to another passenger and another person in the car perfectly comfortable, and be able to have a nice conversation. The Solara is a great car, it really is. It's built really well. It's got good ergonomics. Everything's functional. There's nothing for you to be worried about in terms of maintenance. It's just your typical Toyota high quality automobile. And driving with the top down, it has a little bit of wind noise, but nothing, not terrible where you can have a normal conversation with somebody in the car. Our 911 convertible has a lot more wind noise, and it's a little bit more difficult to talk to, but also the engine's louder. But in this car, it's very pleasant. I'm driving down a beautiful country road here on Whidbey Island, and sun's a little bit in my face, unfortunately. Sorry about that, you guys. But I'm really enjoying it, It's a pre-winter drive. It's around 40 degrees, but it's warm in here. It's not cold. And, having a great time. Driving the Solara. Life is good. Hope you guys are having a good holiday season. Like I said, this brings out the best of both worlds for the Camry. The daily driver sedan, and then you have the drop-top coupe version of the Camry, the Solara, and now you have a really fun, super fun, enjoyable little adventure mobile. So I don't know what else can be said about the Camry. The Camry has proven over the test of time to be an incredibly reliable, wonderful daily driver. And the Solara is no different. I mean, let's face it, Toyota has really mastered the art of the daily driver, affordable, great-looking car, very reliable, fuel efficient, just overall practically a perfect vehicle. I mean, this car, everything works. It's very comfortable to drive. It's very quiet. I got the top down right now, obviously. But even with the top up, there's very little wind noise. You can have a normal conversation with somebody. The car runs nice and smooth. It's like any other typical Toyota. It's like a Honda, the Hyundais, the Sonatas. I mean, these cars are just bulletproof cars. Over the last 40 years or so, the Japanese market has just prospered with just building like almost exceptionally perfect automobiles. And and what's nice about this car is that if you want a Camry, and there's thousands of them, I wouldn't even say there's millions of them around the world as daily drivers. What's nice about this car, it captures the best of the daily driver Camry as a family sedan. Like this car, this happens to be a coupe, but it has 4 seats, a lot of room in the back for the kids and even small adults. But what's also nice about it is that it, with the push of a button, it transforms itself into even more of a fun vehicle. You have the wind in your hair, you got the sun in your face, you got cool music playing, and it becomes something more than what it is. And I think that's the kind of the brilliance of the Solara platform, Camry platform. It blends the best worlds into it. Sort of like the Porsche Boxster. It came up as a convertible, and then later on, of course, came up to, it was evolved into the Cayman. So it has the best of both worlds. You got a hard top, you got the soft top. You have the best of both worlds, and that's what the Solara and the Camry have to offer from Toyota. But overall, very happy with the Solara. It's a beautiful car. It's a great looking car. I think the lines are very pretty on this also. So Anyways, thanks again for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video with our 2007 Toyota Solara. It's available here at Coupe Automotive in Whidbey Island in Clinton. And I hope you guys have a great holiday season. Thanks again for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next ride.